Hello there again. So I've been in this Warhammer 40k fandom since 2018. The best tabletop and the best game ever. But this time, I became more fascinated in the fandom this time. I will give it a catch, okay? So these days, I've been playing Genshin Impact, Skyrim, Pokemon, and of course, Dawn of War, Soulstorm, and Dark Crusade. So let us now proceed in my review for one of my favorite, one of the chaddest race or faction in Warhammer series, the T'au Empire. Well now, I'm finally bold enough to assume or to make some Warhammer contents, starting to have Warhammer 40k contents in my channel. Yes, I really like that. That's right, but I will make it this quick and straightforward. Warhammer 40k lore is too depressing, interesting, dark, fascinating, and the chaddest among the fictions. Also, a perfect homebrew and headcanons. Yes, you heard that? Headcanons. In which I can now have an overview about my favorite race, or one of my favorite race, the T'au. In my next videos, I will make more reviews of my favorite races. And folks, I'm not being biased here, okay? So stay tuned. Well, the T'au is a rapidly expanding Xeno-stellar empire situated within the Imperium of Man's Ultima Segmentum, near the eastern fringes of the Milky Way galaxy. Known to be described as communist, imperialist, fish-looking humanoid weeboos. The T'au Empire was founded by the T'au caste called the Ethereals. They are the equivalent of the God Emperor of the Imperium of Man. Unlike the Imperium, they are unique, they are independent, and mostly, one of the youngest race that has evolved into the galaxy. Greater good is their one and only philosophy. But whatever race or faction you choose in Warhammer universe, in default, you are still the bad guy. And yes, playing as the bad guy is cool. Playing as T'au gives you some of a bit of a Star Wars aesthetic and Gundam aura, and finally being one of the Xenos factions destroying the Imperium and other factions. Their technology is unique and their weapons can easily penetrate the thick armor of any Space Marines or thick armor of the Adeptus Sororitas. Yeah, let's talk about the thick armor. The armor, I'm talking about the armor, guys. However, the T'au have always had problems with dealing Ithaca Imperial Space Marines, and likewise, T'au battlesuits are a pain to Space Marines. T'au technology is always evolving and developing, but despite their quick advancements, the Adeptus Astartes are always there to fight the back and forth battles they do against the T'au. It is because the T'au are atheists. They are like Buddhist badass soldiers that doesn't give a shit about religion. Yes, Buddhist badass soldiers. While the Imperium of Man always rely on their religion. They combine collateral force, psychic powers, and advanced destructive energy. Therefore, they have the best units. I'm not being biased here again, guys. In Soulstorm, Dawn of War, opening cutscene, you see the Imperial Guards fighting the T'au, right? And being aided by the Adeptus Sororitas, and technically speaking, their armors are not that durable unlike the Imperium. Oh, wait a second. They have low defenses, but practically good in long ranges and mid-range, which they can defeat all of the faction depending on the strategy. Whenever the T'au and the Imperial fight, it seems like the Imperium losses, though it's not always the case. Most Imperial victories are won in wars that are badly managed and even in the background of Warhammer 40k, while the T'au seem to win all the major. Finally, I am now going to discuss my gameplay experience of T'au, especially the latest unification mod of Soulstorm gives the game factions, new factions, and new game rules, sadly only in skirmish mode. But T'au has a lot of new units and few adjustments, especially their titans, and my favorite is the Riptide battlesuit. Mostly you can overwhelm the enemy using Kroot carnivore squads, maybe 5 units, Kroots, and my favorite Narloks and Krootoxes, and of course, Kroot hounds. As seen in this playback footage, you can see how they destroy the Emperor's children, and especially they can be effective against the Imperial Guardsmen and Daemons. Furthermore, their mass production is unique, along with their upgrades, and of course their technology. I love the units. The units are lore friendly and kinda overpowered. The battle mechanism and the meta has a huge difference with the lore. It depends on the strategy and how you handle the gameplay. And you should take a look at these wonderful aesthetically pleasing units. Yes, I painted that. Take a look at them. I love using the army painter and paint whatever color you like for your army. And still, isn't it satisfying every time the T'au pulverizes the enemy, the heretics themselves? Wait, aren't the T'au heretics, since they're Xenos, right? Well, I second the motion.
Wow!
So that is all for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Stay tuned for more Dawn of War or any Warhammer 40k contents and other contents that you like to have. Peace out. See you on the flip side, guys. Yes, that was so satisfying, isn't it?